styles and epochs of art that influenced landscape architecture. Hey there, and welcome to this special series exploring the fascinating relationship between art, history, and landscape architecture. This series is a special project by LASD Studio. Landscape architecture, sustainability, and design, offering thoughtful, site-specific design services around the world. Visit us at lasdstudio.com to learn more. Landscape architecture is more than design. It's a living canvas shaped by centuries of human creativity and culture. From a geometry of ancient Persia to the bold abstraction of modernism, every garden and public space tells a story rooted in art and architecture. This series is a journey across time. We'll explore the movements and ideas that shaped how we engage with land, space, and nature. From the grandeur of Baroque to the stillness of Zen, from romantic English estates to sustainable futures. It's not about trends. It's about timeless dialogue between art, place, and imagination. Welcome to Styles and Epochs of Art that influenced landscape architecture and garden design. Let's begin. Section number 1, the ancient foundations. Let's start at the roots, the ancient world, where shaping the land meant shaping belief and power. In ancient Egypt, gardens were sacred geometry, pools of lotus, rows of palms, and symmetry echoing cosmic balance and the afterlife. In Mesopotamia, the famed hanging gardens of Babylon introduced terraces and lush, elevated planting, an early vision of vertical gardening. The Maya built ceremonial cities where architecture merged with nature. Their gardens featured sacred plants, carved sculptures, and symbolic layouts tied to the stars. In China and Japan, nature was embraced, not controlled. Chinese gardens reflected Taoist ideals with rock and water compositions, while Japanese Zen gardens invited stillness through gravel, moss, and stone. In all these cultures, gardens were not just decorative. They were living reflections of identity, spirit, and the natural world. Second section, classical antiquity. In Greece and Rome, landscape became a space for civic life and contemplation. Greek sacred groves and agoras blended nature with philosophy, community, and thought. Romans brought gardens into daily life. Villas with courtyards, fountains, and statuary. Their symmetry and integration of art and water still echo in modern design. Section 3, the medieval period. With the fall of Rome, gardens shifted towards spirituality and function. Monastic cloisters became early botanical gardens, places of healing, prayer, and symbolic planting. Castles had enclosed gardens and moats, designed as much for defense as for pleasure. Nature became structured, walled, and symbolic. Section number 4, Renaissance and Baroque grandeur. The Italian Renaissance reintroduced classical ideals, geometry, perspective, and the power of reason in garden design. Think of Villa d'Este with its perfectly composed views. Then came French Baroque, and the scale expanded dramatically. Versailles stands as the ultimate expression of power and symmetry, turning gardens into a royal stage. Baroque design even influenced cities, with grand boulevards, fountains, and plazas built like theatrical sets. Section 5, Romanticism and Naturalism. By the 18th century, strict geometry gave way to naturalism. The English landscape movement, led by Capability Brown, embraced rolling hills, curved paths, and designed wildness. In the U.S., Frederick Law Olmsted's Central Park introduced democratic green space, nature designed for everyone in the heart of the city. Section 6, the birth of modernism. The 20th century brought radical change. Ornamentation was stripped away in favor of function. The Bauhaus movement emphasized structure, clarity, and integration of landscape and architecture. Designers like Garrett Ekbo, Dan Kiley, and Thomas Church introduced modern landscapes with geometry, concrete, and seamless indoor-outdoor flow. Japanese minimalism played a role too, using negative space and restraint as powerful design tools. Section 7, Mid-Century Modernism and Organic Design. By the 1950s, modernism softened. Mid-century modern landscapes embraced low-water planting, patios, and pools, especially in places like Palm Springs. Meanwhile, Frank Lloyd Wright's organic architecture brought buildings and gardens into harmony with nature. Brutalism added bold concrete plazas to cities, raw but sculptural spaces that signaled early environmental awareness. Section 8. The Contemporary Evolution. Now in the 21st century, styles are fluid. Designers borrow freely. Baroque meets minimalism. Zen meets mid-century. It's a remix of history, technology, and ecological responsibility. Sustainability is central. Native plants, green roofs, urban farms, and gardens that support biodiversity and climate resilience. Looking forward, landscapes are becoming adaptive systems, shaped by AI, biophilia, and personal identity. Style now follows meaning, performance, and life itself. So what does this all tell us? That landscape architecture is a reflection of how we see ourselves, as rulers, stewards, or partners with nature. In upcoming episodes, we'll dive deeper into specific styles, from Baroque to brutalism, and explore how their principles can inspire your own designs. If you enjoyed this journey, like, subscribe, and join us for more. This series is a special project by LASD Studio. Landscape architecture, sustainability, and design, offering thoughtful, site-specific design services around the world. Visit us at lasdstudio.com to learn more. Let's keep walking together through the living history of landscape, where art, nature, and human spirit continue to meet.